So we're going to talk about the verb estar and how to conjugate that. Again, the verb estar is it is a AR verb. If you look at the last two letters, it ends with an AR, and it also means to be. Now, if you remember, we recently had one that was the verb ser, and it also meant to be. And so you have essentially two verbs that mean the same thing, but they're used in different situations. And in the future, in the very near future, we'll be learning what the difference is between these two verbs when you use one versus the other. Now, the verb estar is also irregular. Okay, just like the verb ser was irregular, this one is irregular, meaning that we cannot use the chart, the conjugation chart, for most of the conjugations. Really, the only one that is irregular in is the yo form. So, looking at the yo form, you would say estoy. And estoy means I am. So, on the English side of things, this verb will look exactly like the verb ser that we recently conjugated. It will change on the Spanish side because it is a different verb. Usted. Okay, here you're going to get está. Now, if you recall in class, we say, ¿Cómo está usted? Okay, which means, how are you? Notice that the A gets an accent mark. Now, está in this case is you are. Because all of these are grouped together, they are all the same. Okay? And so you're going to get él está, which means he is. Ella está, which means she is. And lastly here, you get the one that's darkened out, and that is the it is. Okay? Nosotros, you get estamos, and that means we are. Then you go down to the ustedes, están, again with that accent mark. That means y'all are. Then because these are grouped together, they're going to be the same, están. And then over here, it's going to mean they are. And then the last one here is going to be tú estás, which means you are. Again, don't get these confused. The tú is the informal you, speaking to friends, and the usted is the formal you, speaking to people you don't know or you want to show respect to. Again, this is the verb estar. It's irregular, and it means to be, just like the verb ser, but it's going to be used in in different situations compared to the verb ser, and in the future we will go over those two verbs.